Good morning. No, we had riots here in Sweden. It's been serious, yeah. People of a certain faith attacking the police, mainly, yeah. That's very serious. Several cities. And it started with this Danish guy, Rasmus, yeah. He came over to Sweden with a book and he said, I'm going to burn this book and it will be a statement, you see. And then people of a certain faith started to riot, yeah. And it's been serious, yeah. Now I saw this. There's this German broadcaster, ZDF. They decided to say something about this. So I suppose they had a meeting. And they discussed, what can we say about what's going on in Sweden? We have to say something. And this is what they said, yeah. After the approval of right-wing rallies, there were riots again in Sweden during the night. What are you supposed to understand from this? After the approval of right-wing rallies, there were riots again. No mention of the people who were actually rioting. That there were people of a certain faith doing the rioting. No mention of this. Wow. Why would you do something like this? Yeah, pathetic. Right. Also, I've been reading the BBC. Yeah. And they talk about this court case. There's 8 men who are accused of being part of a grooming gang. They sexually abused girls. Widespread sexual exploitation. And this happened between 2002 and 2006 in Rochdale in England. They are now in court, and BBC published a list of the guys, of the men, of the 8 men. And I was reading it, and I'm going to read the list to you. Yeah. Okay, so first it's Jan Ghani, 49 years old. Ali Rassa Hussein Kasmi, 34. Aftar Khan, 33. Mohammed Iqbal, 66. Mohammed Ghani, 37. Insa Hussein, 36. And Iklak Youssef, 37. And then finally Martin Rhodes, 36. Yeah. And my reaction when I was reading this, I was thinking, Martin Rhodes, what's going on here? Yeah? What are you doing? You see? I want to know about this guy, Martin Rhodes. You see? Yeah. The other ones I sort of understand. Yeah. I'm not saying what they are doing is okay. No, of course not. Despicable, but I want to understand more about this guy, Martin Rhodes. Yeah. What's he doing? You understand? All right. Australia. I heard Dan Andrews, he said he hopes the Victoria pandemic declaration can end on the 12th of July. Already? Yeah. Well, it's quite embarrassing, Australia. It is. Yeah. Alright, finally I want to talk about the video that I was watching this morning. It's an interview with Dr. Ryan Cole. Yeah. I mentioned him earlier. And I listened to this guy and I thought this was a bit interesting. Now this video will be published on YouTube, Rumble and BitChute. Yeah. So YouTube, yes. So please understand this when I'm reading this. Okay. This is what he said. Dr. Ryan Cole. I will post a link to the interview. He says, everywhere I went, I had doctors come up to me and say, I had a friend, a brother, a cousin, a colleague. They had a stable stage 1 cancer of this type or that type or that type. And after the 2nd or the 3rd cup of tea, it took off like wildfire. Some people call them wildfire cancers, turbo cancers. But they go from stage 1 to stage 4 within a couple of weeks of that second or third cup of tea. Yeah. So maybe you thought of something else. When I said cup of tea, you thought of something else. Well, that's you. That's what's going on in your mind. Yeah. I can't be responsible for this. Yeah. This is what I got, you see. Yeah. Well, it's a very good interview with Dr. Ryan Cole. I recommend it. Yeah. And he explains what's happening, see, when you drink tea. Yeah. All right. Be good.